10 secrets King Charles will take to the grave. Camilla secrets. Camilla is threatening to expose King Charles's deepest, darkest secrets, and the monarch is on red alert. These revelations have been brought forward by an informant close to National Enquirer. The insider started off by making explosive revelations about Queen Camilla's issues and revealed during one of their marriage crises, Camilla threatened a tell-all book exposing his deepest secrets, including his kinky intimacy habits. This comes amid a similar admission by the source, who explained the reality of the tough spot King Charles is under and said, "Make no mistake, Charles has waited decades to become king, and he wants to cement his place in history. He won't let anything or anyone, even Camilla, stand in his way." Secret skill. Behind closed doors, the 74-year-old monarch is a proficient ice skater and even has a certificate in the sport. The king reportedly learned to ice skate at the Richmond Ice Rink, receiving a certificate of merit in March 1962 when he was 14. His mother, Queen Elizabeth II, enjoyed skating during childhood too, taking lessons at the Park Lane Ice Club. Her Majesty also served as royal patron for British ice skating's national governing body from 1952. Following her passing, British ice skating even released a statement saying, "For those skaters who have been fortunate enough to have met her over the years, she conveyed warmth, passion, and a genuine interest in our wonderful sport." Real dad. In this article, it repeats as follows. Globe claimed that the heir to the throne finally told the Duke of Sussex the truth of his parentage. An unnamed source told the tabloid that Prince Charles became so fed up with Meghan Markle's whining that he summoned his youngest son to Buckingham Palace. While there, Prince Charles reportedly dropped a huge bombshell about not being Prince Harry's biological father. The insider even claims to have known the exact words that Prince Charles reportedly told Prince Harry. "I am not your biological father. After your brother William's birth, your mother and I grew apart. Diana betrayed me and conceived you during a secret affair with another man," the insider claimed. But the shocking claims don't end there. Prince Charles reportedly told Markle's husband that he's known the truth for years since he took a DNA test that proved that they were not related. Some juicy stuff here. Red box. Britain's royalty likely knows more state secrets than any family in history thanks to personal briefings and the mysterious red box of secrets, delivered daily to the monarch wherever they may be. The royal boxes are bursting with secrets from British intelligence agencies, British government ministers, and Commonwealth countries. Documents are sent through the private secretary's office to the king or queen, wherever they are in residence, in a locked red dispatch box. But what's inside? During the reign of Queen Victoria, 1837 to 1901, one of the red box's reports concerned Russian military intentions that had come from a human source via the Duke of Wellington, according to Spying in the Crown 2021. Together, the PM and Queen decided the intelligence was unlikely to be true. In any case, they couldn't verify it. But the historic meeting illustrated that the red box of intelligence has long predated the 1909 founding of Britain's elite MI6 intelligence service. The tradition of the dispatch box can be traced back to the reign of Queen Elizabeth I from 1558 to 1603, where the term dispatch referred to an important message for the Queen. The modern red leather and pine boxes used by royalty and government to transport state documents were introduced in the early 1840s under Queen Victoria. What do you think is inside King Charles's red box? List of demands. King Charles was reportedly nicknamed the Pampered Prince by his staff at Clarence House, where he lived with his wife, Queen Consort Camilla, from 2003 until he recently took the throne. Details of the former Prince of Wales's lavish requests were revealed in the 2015 Amazon Prime documentary Serving the Royals Inside the Firm. Paul Burrell, who served as a butler to Queen Elizabeth and Princess Diana, revealed the precise directions the king's staff are given to care for him. From ironing his shoelaces to putting toothpaste on his toothbrush, the former butler shared that King Charles had everything. His pajamas are pressed every morning, his shoelaces are pressed flat with an iron, the bath plug was to be in a certain position, and the water temperature has to be just tepid, in a bathtub filled only half full, Burrell said. The king even has his valets squeeze 1 inch of toothpaste onto his toothbrush every morning. After getting ready, King Charles' strict morning routine is continued with his breakfast. Prince Charles has a healthier option. He'd have homemade bread, a bowl of fresh fruit juices, said Chef Graham Newbold, a former member of the royal staff. Wherever the prince goes in the world, the breakfast box goes with him. He has 6 different types of honey, some special mueslis, his dried fruit, and anything that's a bit special that he is a bit fussy about. He also supposedly insists his cheese and biscuits be warmed to a certain temperature at the end of meals and makes his staff keep a warming tray nearby, since he's particular about everything, a royal insider told My London. Security measures. When the government introduced stricter regulations on passing in certain protected sites such as Downing Street, Chequers, and Buckingham Palace, Charles's home in Tetbury was also granted this level of protection as he was heir to the throne. Another change made for King Charles's safety was the removal of any public footpaths running too close to the property. Arthur relived the moment. I'm walking along this path with a big telescope lens on my shoulder, and he came galloping up on his horse. "What are you doing on my land?" he screamed, and I said, "I'm not on your land, I'm on a public footpath, sir." One visible security measure outside the house is the large stone wall around the perimeter. And overhead, the skies are protected from intrusion as there is an aerial exclusion zone for civilian aircrafts. And this rule has been in place since 1991. Inside the house, there is also a major security feature, a secret panic room, should the heir and his wife need to use it in an emergency. There has been rife speculation about what could be stored in the safe space. Anything from food supplies through to possibly blood supplies that match the blood groups for Charles and Camilla. Drinking. King Charles III's secret drinking habit has been revealed, but the drink has to be served in a very specific way. Charles's friend, Count Tibor Kalnoky, said the king visited him in Transylvania, Romania, a number of years ago. Count Tibor added that the king liked the area so much he decided to buy a property there, while he also revealed that during his trip, Charles drank a martini every night before having dinner. Bullied at school. Charles was bullied at school. Children called him fatty and picked on his prominent ears. His great uncle, Earl Mountbatten, urged Charles's parents to have them surgically pinned back to no avail. This is the small amount that was told on the subject, but maybe Charles cut out the funnel cakes and kids won't call you names. Underage. Charles ordered a cherry brandy for 2 shillings and a 6-piece in an Isle of Lewis pub after riding on a Gordonstone school sailboat. It was illegal for under 18-year-olds to be served, and unfortunately for Charles, a reporter was sitting at the bar. A national scandal ensued and the prince's bodyguard, Don Green, lost his job. Magic. Charles has a love for magic and was inducted into the Magic Circle in 1975 after performing a cup and balls trick, though his acceptance may have been pre-decided as his certificate was signed in advance of the audition. And in that note, for my final trick, thank you for watching, and poof! I'm gone. Thanks for watching, by the way.